do it, baby boy.
Take one. Octopus Media.
Like that. All right, welcome back. Yeah,
What episode is this?
Oh God, this is episode 6.
Six?
6, yeah.
Episode 6, aka 6.
That's right. We got our audio fixed, so we're super excited. This is Out of the Ink. We're here with the one and only Cesar Hernandez.
Wow.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm actually very happy and thankful to be here, man. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you for coming, brother.
No doubt.
I was gonna ask. You just got off of a Netflix show called Girl Boss.
Girl Boss.
And how was that, man?
Make sure you guys tune into that. It's coming out. Oh, it's already out.
Is it already out?
Yeah, it's the 21st. It just came out.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
The 21st. The 21st. I believe it's a Friday.
Is it a Friday?
The 21st. Yeah. Well, are we?
My dates are all mixed up in my head, man.
Yeah, I'm in episode 2. So if you're.
Okay. How was it? How was working on it? And who were the actors?
The main guy you guys would probably know is Dean Norris. He played the detective in Breaking Bad.
Oh, nice.
So,
okay.
But he wasn't there. My scene was with Britt, the main lead of the series. The main girl, yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Like, how was it working with these people? Is this your first time working with a Netflix production?
Yeah, it was amazing. By far, one of the best productions I've been involved in. It was I had my own trailer. At the end of the shoot, they gave us like a bag of goodies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with it, they had the logo Girl Boss, and it was amazing. The obviously we're getting paid, but the pay for that was great. They treated us like stars. It was just an all around great experience being on that set. So hopefully they call us back.
Do you see that like Netflix, took a huge risk with House of Cards, and they could not get House of Cards funded by any major studio, so Netflix has now become this own production company, and they're just pumping out such incredible content. Do you think that's like the wave of the future of
the future is here? It's already happening.
Yeah.
I mean, Netflix, they pretty much
the future is here.
The future is here. They took over, man. I mean, if you talk to anybody, that's all they talk about.
Yeah.
They Netflix and chill, Everybody's just Netflixing and chilling. So Netflix is the future, and the future has arrived.
Oh my God, we're here, guys.
Yeah.
Everyone, get ready, because the future is here.
No, the future has arrived, so stay tuned, because, I mean, Netflix is the sky.
Well, dude, tell us where are you from? Where did you what got you into acting? When did you start acting? And
shout out to anybody that's listening or watching in Bakersfield.
Okay,
that's the
hometown.
Yeah, it all started back in Bakersfield with my mom watching her telenovelas, aka soaps. I remember as a kid, I knew she knew that it was fake. But the emotion and the feeling and the involvement that she was in with these soaps, and the way she was, I was just like, I was mesmerized. I was like, oh my God.
So you kind of wanted to have that type of effect on people? Or
no, at the time I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what an actor could do through a screen if you do something like that. I was just taken aback from my mom feeling that way. Yeah. And then she had a part of it, and then Jim Carrey. Once I saw Dumb and Dumber, that was it.
Which is one of my favorite. I think it's one of the best comedies ever.
Oh yeah, he's
so great.
Yeah, after I watched that, it was over. I was like, oh my God, I want to do what he's doing. That guy is amazing. I was like, okay, cool. So once I saw Dumb and Dumber, and I was like, that I want to do that.
Do you if you could? Well, it's kind of dumb to ask an actor like if you could do any genre, but how would you like to be known as an actor? If
definitely
as it like in the comedy,
absolutely. But for some reason, being a Mexican American, I feel like I'm typecast, and they only see me as the gardener or the thug or the inmate. So it's tough, but
I feel like how do you deal with that? Like, what is do you think that you have to like work harder than other individuals?
Yeah, you do. I feel that take them as they come. Don't get me wrong. Take them, because that opens doors. But then I feel like once you're established, you get to a certain point where you can actually turn you
can do anything you want.
Yeah,
dude, you want to do that. One of my favorite things is like I follow you on social media, and I notice whenever you're on set, no matter how large or small the production is that the one thing I notice and I really appreciate about you is you are always thankful and pumped to be there no matter what.
Yeah,
and
because I know how tough it is to get a role. Like literally thousands of people submit for that role.
Yeah.
Literally thousands. So it's crazy that you get the opportunity to do it. It's just, I don't even know that it's the luck of the draw, I guess. But
dude, it's something that, because I've seen some people that get one. I've been on a commercial before where it was clearly his first bigger. He was the main guy in the commercial, and he took it as all right, this is my chance to, instead of being thankful, to be a complete diva. And I think that I've never seen that in you, and I just really appreciate that.
I actually worked on a couple of productions where people are like that, and I don't understand. I feel like, yo, man, this is, you know how lucky you are to be able to get work and on top of it get paid for it. It's
dude, yeah. I mean, it's so much. We always talk about this. There's so much competition, but
so much competition.
I think just being thankful and just and being pumped to be on set makes you someone that people want to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll show. Without you even trying to, it'll show that how grateful and gracious you are to be part of any production. Like you said, I've been on productions where, the budget's very low or the budget's very high, and my attitude's always the same. I'm just thankful and grateful.
Have you been working on anything? Have you been?
Yeah. I just I'm working on. As you know, I worked on my series, which I produced, star, and co-directed. Not co-directed. I have to direct it, but I didn't direct it. I'm working. That was a series. That was a web series. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. The Beautiful Struggle.
Beautiful Struggle.
That's on YouTube. But I'm moving into short film. So I'm producing my next project. It'll be a short film. So it'll be a smaller scale. Not that.
Do you think that there was The Beautiful Struggle was your first. Your first thing. Looking back on it now, I'm sure it was a learning experience. What would you do differently? What would you? I
was always in front of the camera, so I wanted to have that under my belt. I wanted to see how I felt to the pressure of producing something. So I was like, okay. So I came across this project, and I really was passionate about it, and I really liked it. And I was like, yo, I wanna make this happen. So I got in touch with some people that I know, and it was just very, very helpful to just get a perspective of when people are producing something or they're filming it. It's a headache. It's a lot of work.
There's so much that goes behind the scenes, man.
And if you're just an actor, you don't really think of those things.
I think it's actually important as an actor to maybe go on do that venture and see what it's like to produce something, because then you kind of have a respect for everything that's going on around you, because you know how difficult it is.
No, you have to. You can't wait around. You can't wait on the phone. You can't wait for people to call you. You have to make your own things happen. Otherwise, you're not gonna see much success. So you have to you gotta go out there and take it. You gotta want it. You gotta get it. So you can't wait around, because it doesn't happen that way. It's not gonna happen that way. You have to go out there and just grab it.
So that's a great, honestly, just talking about creating your own material, man, because I think that I've talked
with social
about
media
this,
and everything. That's the way you have to do it. There's no reason for you not to do it anymore. There's so many medias that you can just do your own thing, and
the technology the technology now has allowed you to do it, man. You can really create some high quality content surprisingly cheap, inexpensive, and that's why we're starting to see more and more stories coming out that are great, whether it's on YouTube or just these own private channels, man. They're just they're killing it.
They're killing it.
So what's the short? You said you're working on some short films.
Yeah, that's a little bit more.
Or is it not
closer?
ready?
It's closer to. It's more personal. Something that I'm very, very It's just very personal. Something like a personal story. Nothing like The Beautiful Struggle. When I did it, it was more of a broad.
What were some frustrations that you had with The Beautiful Struggle?
The cast, man. The cast.
Really?
For sure. Because it was, we had probably about 15 to about 20 cast members. So we're working around their schedules, and...
it's tough when there's a limited budget. That's the only time that I think that a budget is really necessary, is to reserve people's time.
Yeah.
That's when it comes in handy. People are willing to make sacrifices when they're getting paid, And do you think, what would you do differently now?
Casting.
Casting. Just
Casting.
all, yeah.
Casting
Take the time with it, or?
and casting and scheduling the locations. I think it was a little bit. Okay, that location we're gonna go. We'll get that location, and at the last minute we weren't able to get that location, so we would have to improvise and get something different. But at the end, it all worked out. I think what's meant to be is meant to be. So,
It's a great first little project, man. It's like a and now you can kind of take what you learned from that and start
and apply it to my next
Yeah.
project. Yeah, totally.
Well, shoot, man. Where can we find you and like on social media and
Social
and
media
follow?
on Instagram, you can find me at Cesar Hernandez Official.
Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez Official.
By the way, it's gonna be I don't know somewhere in this
Somewhere
area
here.
right here, or maybe like
Or in here. Somewhere in here.
Just right over
somewhere
the
on my face. My Instagram. I don't really use Twitter.
Okay.
But I do have a Twitter, so I won't even do that. I won't even say that. And then Facebook, Cesar Hernandez.
Okay, so it's Instagram is
Cesar Hernandez Official.
Cesar Hernandez Official.
It's official.
As official.
It's official.
It's official.
It's official.
Well, dude, thank you for coming and chatting with us, man. We're looking forward to watch Girl Boss and see
Thank
what else
you
you're
for
up to.
inviting me. I love the studio. Blue Octopus Media.
Out of the ink.
Out of the ink.